Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be continuing Mushoku Tensei Season 3, Episode 8. If you're new and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now is the perfect time. Definitely do that. Check out the Patreon for the full reactions and exclusive shows, and let's go ahead and start. All right. Yeah, this feels like we're about to shake things up.
戦争中、人族が魔族侵攻の際に立てこもって抵抗した場所だそうです。最後には力及ばず攻め落とされてしまったとか。
So remnants of the war, the aftermath.
ペルギウス。彼はラプラス戦役の英雄だ。12体の使い魔を操り、古の空中城塞を復活させ、仲間と共にラプラスを封印した。
Okay, so one of the people we saw. Okay, so one of the people we saw was his familiars from like way back in what, episode 7 or 8 when the big thing happened in the beginning of the show. I remember seeing like the blonde that came down before they all got teleported and everything. Now we have well, at least we have a thing for it. Okay, so there's 12 of them. But they're all going, huh?
ここでどうするんだ？
呼ぶわ。来たわね。
後期のアルマンフィ参上。
こいつはペルギウスの名前を聞いたとき、もしやと思ったか。
人数は問題ないでしょ？
それは構わぬ。
That's the guy, yeah.
魔族はダメだ。
どうにかならないの？
ペルギウス様は寛大なお方ではあるが、魔族は。
Oh, that's interesting.
大丈夫です。こういったことには慣れていますから。
お土産もらってくるから。
帰ってきた時にギュッとしてくれればそれでいいです。なんかドキドキしますね。そうですね。
I don't know. I'm nervous. Is anybody else nervous? Okay, I was gonna say, are they just waiting or? That's gotta be crazy though. Like, they have access to something like this, instant teleports, where the whole world takes months to get places. But transportation is actually, holy hell. Okay, the flying fortress. And that was mentioned way back in season 1 too. Okay, so one of the 12. Okay. Yeah, see, that's not just a common cold. There's something going on. She's been there too long, something. I'd love to hear your guys' theories, though, in the comments. And subscribe if you haven't. I'd appreciate it. We do this every week. What? I doubt that. Before she asked that, one thing I've got to say is, I feel like this is going to be one of those episodes we pause a lot. There's been so many like slice of life type episodes. I mean, coming up to this point, I mean, this entire season really, other than maybe 1 or 2 episodes where it's been no stress. This one, I feel like there's going to be a lot. I mean, we already know that people, we saw other people like kind of see the main character kind of Rudy be, I don't know, not seen. Like, he's very, very different compared to others. So the way people are going to look at him here, I feel like there's going to be something that's going to happen that's going to spark violence or confusion. Something's going to happen with him here. It feels like it's just bound to happen. Yeah, see? Dude, deja vu right now. Yeah, it feels like don't say the magic words that, hey, the man god, I talked to him. Anybody around this area. This might be my favorite opening out of them so far. The song, along with the visuals and that there. But here's one thing that makes me even more nervous. And I've said this since the NANAHOSHI episode with revealing so many things about her being from the real world and all that. It makes me nervous that how much did she prep them? I feel like if she knows everything and she's been around these people and stuff, and I feel like there's still stuff she has not mentioned. Like, obviously, she hasn't said everything that happened in her travels and all that, right? How much did she prep them? And I'm guessing she didn't at all. I feel like that's something don't say this, don't say that. Because she knows these people, right? Like, so like I said, I feel like this is making me nervous as fuck.
準備はよろしいでしょうか。ペルギウス様は寛大なお方ですが、くれぐれも粗相のないようにお願いします。
我が交流王ペルギウスドーラである。
Intimidating.
お久しぶりです、ペルギウス様。
七星か。戻ってきたということは、異世界からの召喚について何かがつかめたということだな。
はい。ペルギウス様の望む成果があるかは分かりませんが。
成果など知識の探求こそが我ら竜族の宿命だ。
約束通りこの世界の召喚魔術について教えていただければと思います。
よかろう。ところで随分と大所帯で来たようだな。
And she didn't mention that
彼らは
either.
私の研究を手伝ってくれました。その報酬としてペルギウス様に謁見したいと。
I knew I was going to pause a lot. I want us to think about things like this. There's little things she didn't mention. Obviously, she didn't go into details. We already know that she failed to mention one thing about being able to come here and all that. And I can give you this reward. It's a little concerning that her doing some of this was for him, as well. It was not mentioned. The only thing that she mentioned about wanting to learn about this and needing his help was her being able to get back, right? And I'm not saying that that's not her main concern. I just feel like there's a lot of details left, which is just making me very nervous, suspicious. Quite a few things here. I just feel like there's details not mentioned that's going to blow up on our face, in our face here.
お会いできたことを光栄に思います。
アリエル・アネモイ・アスラか。
以後お見知りおきを。
ここに来たのはあわよくば我が力を借りようとしてく。
いえ、ただ世界に名だたる英雄に一目お会いできればと。
魂胆が透けて見えるぞ。アリエル・アネモイ・アスラ。
Yeah, he can see through things really quickly.
貴様はここに来た。それもまた運命。我が城への滞在を許す。
ご配慮。
Interesting.
さて、お前は。
お初にお目にかかります。ルーデウス・グレイラットと申します。
Now here I would be very careful.
貴様を転移させるのには少々骨が折れたぞ。ラプラスを彷彿とさせる。その無静の走る魔力をこの城内で使おうとは考えぬことだ。
Yeah, Rudy should do nothing
逆ら
here.
うような真似はしません。
ペルギウス様、こいつは私の研究に多大な貢献をしてくれました。もう少し優しくしてやってくださいませんか。
ならば優しくしてやろう。七星の協力者よ。貴様が望むものは何だ。母の病気か。
I mean, that is the one thing he wanted to know.
人を捉え己が心臓として機能させるものもあると聞く。心臓となったものは魔力によって変容し、例外なく記憶
So
を
it's happened to
失い
more people.
そしてその身に神秘の力を持つとな。
神秘の
Ooh,
力。
maybe she has something she hasn't
あ
unlocked.
るいは巫女と呼ばれているものの持つ力だ。詳しいことは我も知らぬ。だが、かつて似たような運命をたどった女なら知っている。エリナリーゼ・ドラゴンロード。
Oh?
貴様は確か200年ほど前に我が友の手によってバウの迷宮より救い出されたはずだ。
But it also might be hard to talk about and stuff too. Maybe she doesn't remember every single detail
ごめ
as
んなさい
well,
ルーデ
or
ス。言っておくべきだと思っていましたけれど、ためらってしまって。
詳しい話を
後で聞かせてください。
That does seem like information that would have been useful.
他の者は良いか。
では世もお聞きしてよいかな。
貴様は
申し遅れました。シーロン王国第三王子ザノバ・シーロンと申します。
貴様も王権争いの後ろ盾を望むのか。
いいえ、そんなものはどうでもよろしい。この紋章、城の外にあった門やそちらの壁にあるものに酷似しておりますが、ご存知ありませんか。
知っている。恐竜王カオスのものだ。
おお、そのカオス様は。
Well, he called him the Mad King. Yeah.
時に貴様、それをど
When I think mad, I
これは魔法都市シャリーヤの廃屋
don't
に
think
て
good things.
自動で動く人形のそばで見つけました。
なるほど。自動で動く人形か。それは素晴らしいものであったか。
それはもちろん細部に刻まれた技術は惚れ惚れするほどで、かのお方がどれほど人形を愛していたのかが伝わってくるほどでございます。
貴様は芸術をわかるもののようだな。よかろう。この城の宝物殿にもカオスの作品はいくつかある。後で見せてやろう。
Okay, so he doesn't see that as a negative.
私からも一ついいでしょうか。
I will say, like, when he started mentioning that, I thought, especially when he called him the Mad King, I thought, oh, maybe this is going to be a negative or this is going to be something that might upset him. Did anybody else think that? Because honestly, it's easy to be nervous in this because it feels like anything, especially Rudy, I'd be careful. Feels like you do not want to upset this guy or anybody there. You could all get like killed immediately or something bad could happen immediately. So it makes me nervous.
夫婦揃ってか。質問の前に一つ答えよ。貴様ら息子はいるのか。
いえ、娘だけですけど。
もし息子が生まれることがあれば、我が元に連れてくるがよい。名を授けてやろう。
What? I'm guessing that's a high privilege there. Normally.
あれは結局のところ誰が引き起こしたものだったのでしょうか。
判明しておらぬ。当初はラプラスかそれに連なるものの仕業かと思ったが、七星を召喚することはこの我でも不可能だ。となればこの世界にて可能なものは誰一人としておらぬ。
つまり
あれは人為的なものではない。
I feel like that's wrong.
ありがとうございますわ。いえ。200年ほど前、迷宮から救出された私は記憶も感情も失っていましたわ。
Okay, so it did happen to
預から
her.
れたのはあるエルフの集落で、身内でもない私を優しく受け入れてくれたんですの。そのおかげかはどうかはわからないけれど、数年後には私の感情が戻り、集落の男性と結ばれましたの。記憶が戻ることはなかったけれど、しかも私の体は月に一度小さな魔力結晶を生み落とすようになりましたの。最初は気味が悪かったけれど、これが家計の足しになったのも事実
Okay,
です
so
わ。
you get a piggy
ある
bank.
日、魔力結晶を売りに出ていた夫は盗賊に襲われ、命を落としてしまいましたわ。私は夫との思い出を胸に一人で生きようと心に決めましたわ。ただ呪いがそれを許さなかった。私は衝動を抑えきれず、集落の男たちを次々と襲いました。
Yeah, so I wonder if everything that happened to her is going to go. We can't assume that every exact thing will happen to every single person in the same scenario, right? So, but if it does, then what will be like Rudy's mom's curse? Is there going to be something that happens to her that she can't control? Like, will there? It feels like she will eventually be able to talk and stuff, and I thought maybe there would be some way of doing that, but now it feels like just eventual. But there's also the fact that she's human and won't live as long, and she said years. Who knows how long it like took overall, right? So it could take a long time for her to start being able to talk again and stuff. It's interesting, but also we can tell, or at least it seems, that Rudy's mom is, at least even if she doesn't actually remember the memory, it feels like she is still partly herself. So maybe it might be differences in between what she dealt with and what now Rudy's mom is dealing with, but we'll have to see on that, I guess.
私の人生はそんな感じですわ。
That feels like that could be a mini series or an
それから
OVA
は
by
呪いと
itself.
うまく付き合って殿方との出会いを楽しんでいましたわ。もちろん今はクリフ一筋でしたよ。
記憶は戻らなかったんですよね。
ええ、今もって。でもゼニスの様子は私とは大きく違っていますわ。多分別の呪いにかかっています。
Yeah.
わかるんですか？
What would it
なん
be?
となくとしか。とにかく油断は禁物ですわよ。
結局今は様子見ということですね。
ごめんなさい。伝えるのが遅れてしまいました。
いえ、言いにくいことを
I mean, it helps. It doesn't clear everything up,
俺だって
but
過去を言いたくないという気持ちはよくわかる。だから彼女のことを責めるのはなしだ。
授業を始めさせていただきます。
ジェニスについては進展はなかったが、別のところで思わ
you
ぬ
get a
収
free
穫があった。
lesson from
七星が気を利かせて、
yeah.
俺たちも召喚魔術の授業に参加させてくれたのだ。まだ基礎の部分しか教わっていないが、これからが楽しみだな。
そろそろ休憩としましょうか。皆様、食べたいものはございますか？
何でもいいわ。
ミリスの料理なんかも出してくれるのか？
はい。材料がなくともアルマンフィが手に入れてきますので。
そんな高速のパシリみたいなことさせていいのだろうか。いや、これはチャンスかもしれない。
たまにはこういうのも食べたいよな。
まあ、そうね。
Yeah, she definitely seems a little off right now. I mean, it doesn't help that
いただきます。
she's
いただきます。
obviously getting some long-term sickness from either being there too long or something.
探してもらったが、さすがに見つからなかった。だが、その代わりにビヘイリル王国にあるという豆の発酵食品を持ってきてくれた。そこから作ってもらったのはなんちゃって和風定食だが。
このお味噌汁出汁も取ってないじゃないの。
I mean, probably not be as picky, but yeah. Aw. It's probably making her
美味しくはなかった。
miss like home even more though, reminding her of
もっ
home.
と繊細なものだったはずだ。けれど、俺たちの手は止まらなかった。それにしても広いな、この城は。これほどの巨大建築物が空中に浮かんでいることに改めて驚くばかりだ。
探検ですか？
ルーですか。ちょっとこの先が気になってな。
面白そうですね。俺もお供します。
I would be asking anywhere you go in here, don't go without asking.
それはどうなん
That
でし
just feels like a bad idea, and you're gonna have a
ょう？
bad
入ったことある
time.
んですか？
ええ。ほとんどの部屋は鍵がかかっているけど、一つ面白いものがあるわ。
I guess it's okay to go in
こ
here?
とですがワクワクしてきましたぞ。
僕もだ。
俺もさ。
男子ってこういうの好きよね。
おお、これは素晴らしい。
壁画か。かなり古いものだな。なんかこの物語、どっかで見たことある気がするな。
僕もだ。でも
Okay, this looks important.
何をしている？
See,
これはペルギウス様。
this is why you ask.
立て。
さすがはペルギウス様の空中城塞。このような場所ですら心躍るものがあるとは。しかし勝手に入ってしまい、とんだ無礼を働いてしまったようですな。
構わぬ。この壁画に関しては我が趣味で用意したものではない。
とおっしゃいますと？
空中城塞を手に入れたとき、内部にはほとんど
Oh,
何も
so
残って
this
いない。
was something that was there
だがこの
beforehand.
壁画だけは今と同じ。
Yeah, this definitely is important. I can tell.
深いロマンを感じますな。
我もそう思いたいところだが、この壁画はスカン。
I'm not gonna overanalyze it right now, but I feel like it's important.
そして胸くそ悪さを感じてしまう。
であれば、このような場所に長居すべきではありますまい。
どうだった？
I feel like that's something we'll come back to at some point.
ちょっと難しそうだね。お近づきになるために貴族の位とか領土を上げるって話をしても、
そんなものはいらんって。
英雄様だし、そういうので釣るのは逆効果じゃないか？
そうみたいだね。ルディだったらどうする？
まずは仲良くなるかな。趣味の話とか武勇伝とか聞いてさ。ほら、知り合いのお願いだったら何とかしてあげたくなるだろ。
言われてみるとそうかも。ありがとう。アリエル様に伝えてみるよ。ルディの方はどうだった？
まあぼちぼちかな。七星たちと一緒に召喚魔術を習って、そうそう、昼食に七星の故郷のご飯を再現してもらったんだ。それが全然美味しくなくて。
ルディって七星と随分仲いいよね。ちょっと意地悪したくなっただけ。
Yeah, I was gonna say, it was like...
なんだ。
シルフィーに対して七星の話題は気をつけよう。
それはいいんだけど。
おい、大丈夫かよ。
解毒をかけてもらおうと思って。
僕がかけるよ。
ありがとう。
でも治りが悪いならクリフに上級をかけてもらった方がいいかも。あれ、なんかおかしいな。魔力がなんか。
The mana's kind of... What does that mean? Is it making it worse? Yeah, that doesn't look normal. She is dying. I don't think she can get healed from... Oh God! Oh God! Checker paw. Oh God. Okay. What a fucking cliffhanger. I'm going to assume she's not dead, but she did just cough up a shit ton of blood and fell on the floor. So it did look like her magic and healing was doing the opposite. Something was definitely off. I mean, she's been coughing for a couple episodes or so non-stop, and it's not getting worse or not getting better. So obviously there's been something off, right? But I thought maybe it's one of those things where she's just been there too long. I'm going to assume she's still alive. We're going to go into this assuming she's still alive, but healing her with mana or whatever does the opposite now. That's what it seems like. I don't think it was specific to Sylphie. I feel like it was just the magic, mana, anything in general. I'm just getting that feeling that it's that, because outside of that, then if it was specifically Sylphie, that doesn't really make sense with what we know, like just about the world and everything, and her being how she got there, how she started coughing and getting sick, and she's been there a long time but hasn't aged. There's a lot of weird factors and stuff like that. There's definitely issues. I'm curious on what is going to happen with that. I'd love to know your guys' thoughts on this, but I feel like she's not dead, but she can't be normally healed or anymore. It feels like there's something that's got to give. Either she needs to get back to, her world or something ASAP. Now, she is dead in that I feel like shit will, if let's just say the 5% chance Sylphie just killed her by doing that. Let's say 5% chance. Then shit's about to go all to hell because the one person that had the connection of you getting there, you're the cause, somehow the cause of that. Yeah, shit would go fall. I can't see things going good at all past that. So I don't think she's dead. Anyway, thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Like the video, comment, all that stuff helps. If you want to watch the full reactions, check out my Patreon. That link is down below. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.